Hey guys, today we got two bush hogging jobs. One of them's located in Baton Rouge, the other one's in Walker. Both of them pretty small jobs. This first one's definitely small. Um, I've been bush hogging this piece of property for, I think this is the third year. Um, it's a really small lot. It's not even it's probably a quarter an acre. It's small. It does have a sidewalk that I try to maintain just because whenever I bush hog, it covers the sidewalk with the grass, and I always try to blow it off, but also try to just keep it up just for the community. And you want to, you want to do your best job, and you want to leave the job looking as nice as possible. That people notice the small details. Um, Sometimes on this one, I'm rushed, or I feel rushed, and I don't always do the sidewalk, but I brought everything today, weed eater and the edger and stuff, and so I'm gonna try to clean it up, make it look a little better after I bush hog. Um, and then the other one, it's a construction job. Um, the guy's building a house, and it's just kind of bush hogging the yard essentially. I do this one every 4 weeks, I think, since he started building. But it's a small one too, so it's nothing crazy today. We do have a small um, tropical storm coming. I guess Wednesday, I think. So I'm trying to. I've been texting all my customers asking if they want me to go ahead and do everything, or, today or tomorrow or whatever. Some of them want to wait, which is fine. Um, I just the ground on some of these, the ground gets so wet and it takes forever to dry out, um, enough to where I can get in there and cut. And it hasn't rained in a while, so everything's super dry right now. So I bumped everybody, and um, so hopefully I'll hear from a few more customers, and maybe I'll pick up another job or two today, and then I have one tomorrow in Baker. I've also been cutting for him for 3 years, and it's spread out. It's y'all seen videos of it before, but it's 4 different pastures. Um, he only wants me to cut one of the pastures tomorrow, maybe three. Um, he said he's going to look at it, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to try to get as much content today as possible. Um, this bush hogging job on this first one, I think it literally takes me 15 minutes to bush hog. Um, so it shouldn't be long. It's real quick. But then, like I said, I do the try to maintain the sidewalk. So it's a quick, easy little job. I don't mind this one at all. But y'all come on and we'll see how it goes. I just changed that spring out on my throttle for my hydrostatic pedals. It's definitely tougher, but it definitely feels more secure, if that makes sense. All right, so this is, you can see where I stopped cutting. It's basically all this. It doesn't even go to that building. It's just hard to see. It's not much. And this is the sidewalk. Alright guys, there's the finished product. I cut this one pretty short. It's just thick, but turned out good. Didn't do the sidewalk like I had planned. Started it, realized I don't have a shovel, and I really need a shovel. Once I edge, all that dirt and stuff is gonna have to be shoveled out. So hopefully our video cut out. Anyway, hopefully I remember everything next time, and I can get the sidewalk looking nice. So we'll see. But that's it. That's the first job of the day done. All right, guys, that first job's done. Man, it is hot. It is 10 o'clock. So I was only at that job for 40 minutes. That was from the time I pulled up to the time I left, and I was sweating. Most of the time, obviously being on a tractor, I did sweat more whenever I attempted to do the sidewalk. Seems like every time I plan on doing the sidewalk, I forget something. Because I normally don't bring my weed eater, my edge, or a shovel. Normally all I have is a blower, and that's primarily to blow off my tractor, my bush hog, and my radiator and stuff like that. So I always have that anytime I go out on a job. But this is the only job that I actually bring other stuff. And I don't have to do the sidewalk. That's just something I try to do. I'd like to do. I've done it in the past, and it just kind of, if you get it good one time, it's normally good for the whole season, and you don't have to really mess with it. So much of that dirt just is in the sidewalk. So the sidewalk may only be, it may look 3 feet wide when in reality it's 5 foot wide, but there's a foot of dirt on each side. It's a lot of work to get it kind of cleaned up. But hopefully I remember the shovel and everything else next time, and I'll be able to knock it out. But it's hot. So we're headed to Walker now. Like I said, this job's it's a guy that's building a house. So I'm just kind of bush hogging the yard. It's not a whole lot of grass really. It's the first time I did it was pretty overgrown, but I I haven't seen it since I last did it. I did it, I think 6 4. No, all my stuff set up on 4 6 week schedules. So it's, I don't think it was 4 weeks ago. It must have been 6. But I could be wrong. But last time I did get too close to the house, and I ended up picking up a couple nails. That was my last job of the day, and my tractor sat on the trailer for a few days. I think it rained or I had to work. This is I don't remember. I think I had to work for a few days, and I went back to the tractor and I had 2 flat tires. So that was pretty disappointing. But definitely not going to get as close to the house this time. I'm going to stay back, and all those high weeds just that are just up close to the house. It's definitely not a lot of grass. It's just like a weed here, a weed there, but it's just super tall. Um, just those just will not get cut this time. I'm just gonna do this house. It's up on a house pad. It's pretty tall, so I'm just gonna do everything on the bottom of the house pad. Man, they got construction going around everywhere in Baton Rouge. They're always doing something to a road. The roads are terrible everywhere you go. So I don't know. But anyway, something else I wanted to talk about was advertising. So I don't come into Baton Rouge a whole lot. Most of my jobs are like most of my jobs are pretty much in the country. I live sort of in the country, the suburbs, I guess, but it's growing quick. But anyway, most of my jobs are back roads type stuff, not really in the city. But when I do come into Baton Rouge, or anywhere for that matter, I have these. So I had some signs made this year to put in the ground, and I used 2 of them to put on my trailer. And I just built frames, and they sit in the 2x4 slots on the side. That it's a car hauler trailer, so it sits up, and y'all may have seen it in the video. But I mean, that's easy advertisement. Going down the road, I do have. You can see on the back of my back windshield, my back window. I have all my stuff on there too. But if it's just, I got it on both sides of the trailer on the car hauler. So if I'm at a stoplight, somebody just looks over, they're seeing all my information. And same thing if I don't have my tractor on, somebody's behind me, they can see it on my back window. But it's just such easy advertisement, and I don't know how much if any, that I've picked up, any jobs that I've picked up from any of that. But I'm getting my name out there. Is the way I see it. They see it. Maybe it's always in the back of their mind. Hey, there was this guy, whatever, Thomas Land Services. Then they can look me up on Facebook. I don't have a website. I've been told I need to get a website because I'm on Google, and they said I was told if I want to be up high on the list on Google, then I need to get a website and stuff like that. But I don't feel like I need a website. I stay busy enough. I wouldn't mind being a little busier, but like I said, this is a side job for me. This is just extra income. I work shift work in the plants, so this is just kind of a side gig. So I can't be super busy. As much as I'd love to do this full time and quit the plant job, I don't know that it will happen anytime soon. But maybe if I do want that to happen, maybe I do need to get a website, try to grow more and get more business. But I don't know. But anyway, just wanted to talk about my signs on my trailer. Rolling advertisement, super easy. Um, so that's it. So we'll see y'all at the next job. All right, guys, we are done for the day. I didn't get much footage on that one. It was, and I probably should have. That one was a little bit more difficult. A lot of uneven. The dirt pad sits like this, so it was kind of a pain. Uh, so it wasn't as fun as a normal field or something. But it's done. I was able to get it shorter this time than I did last. Last time it was super tall, so I cut it pretty high. But this time I was able to get it a lot shorter, so customers happy. And that is it until tomorrow, and it's 12:15, so it's not bad. I'll take that. That's my goal every day, is to be done by lunchtime. Um, that's kind of how I plan my jobs. I don't like working past lunch. I will, and I do, but I try not to if I don't have to. But nobody else called, so I guess we don't have any more jobs today. And I'll just have that one tomorrow because it's a bigger job. Anyway, that's it for the day. Headed home. Appreciate y'all.